30 minutes for the next 30 years of your life. Stoic Power Up. You're here because you know you're capable of greatness. You're the kind of guy who sets the bar high, who pushes the limits. But let's face it, even the strongest among us can get sidetracked, distracted, lost in the noise. This ain't about some touchy-feely self-help BS. This is about harnessing the ancient wisdom of the Stoics, the philosophers who taught emperors and warriors how to conquer not just the world, but their own minds. We're talking about 30 minutes. That's it. Half an hour that could change the trajectory of the next 30 years of your life. Think about it. You spend hours in the gym sculpting your body, countless hours honing your skills. But what about your mind? The most powerful tool you possess. This isn't about becoming some emotionless robot. It's about becoming the unstoppable version of yourself. The man who controls his thoughts, his actions, his destiny. 30 minutes to a mindset of steel. From the blood-soaked sands of the Colosseum to the boardrooms of today, one truth has echoed through the ages. True power lies not in brute force, but in an unyielding mind. A mindset forged in discipline, wisdom, and unwavering resolve. The ancient Stoics understood this. They weren't ivory tower philosophers, but men of action. Emperors, warriors, statesmen, individuals who faced life's harshest trials and emerged victorious, not through luck or circumstance, but through the cultivation of an indomitable spirit. Today we tap into that timeless wisdom. We embark on a journey of self-mastery, a quest to unleash the emperor within. Because in a world that constantly tests your limits, a Stoic mindset is your ultimate weapon. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming a cold, unfeeling robot. It's about harnessing your emotions, channeling them into productive action. It's about cultivating inner strength, resilience, and the unwavering focus to achieve your goals. At the heart of Stoicism lie four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These aren't just abstract concepts, they're the blueprints for a life of purpose, fulfillment, and unwavering integrity. Wisdom, the ability to see the world clearly, to make sound judgments, to discern truth from falsehood. It's about cultivating a discerning mind, one that cuts through the noise and focuses on what truly matters. Courage, the strength to face your fears, to step outside your comfort zone, to take bold action even when it's uncomfortable. It's about embracing challenges, pushing your limits, and refusing to let fear dictate your life. Justice, the commitment to fairness, to treating others with respect, to building a reputation based on integrity and honor. It's about living in accordance with your values, upholding moral principles, and leaving a positive impact on the world. Temperance, the discipline to control your desires, to resist temptation, to stay focused on your long-term goals. It's about mastering your impulses, cultivating self-control, and channeling your energy towards what truly matters. These virtues aren't just lofty ideals. They're the bedrock of a mindset that will empower you to conquer any challenge, achieve any goal. They're the keys to unlocking your full potential and living a life of true fulfillment. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of self-mastery? To unleash your inner emperor and forge a mindset of steel? Conquer your fears. 30 minutes to turn anxiety into fuel. Fear. It's the primal emotion that whispers doubts, holds you back, keeps you playing small. It lurks in the shadows, waiting to pounce, ready to sabotage your dreams and ambitions. But what if you could harness that fear? Turn it into fuel for your ambition? That's the Stoic way. The Stoics didn't cower from fear. They faced lions in the arena, led armies into battle. They understood that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action in the face of it. Today we're diving into the Stoic playbook for conquering fear. We're exposing the lies your anxiety tells you and arming you with the mental tools to fight back. We'll explore the Stoic concept of premeditatio malorum, visualizing worst-case scenarios, not to dwell in negativity, but to strip fear of its power. It's like shining a light into the darkness, revealing that the monsters under your bed are nothing but shadows, We'll talk about exposure therapy, facing your fears head-on, gradually building resilience. It's like training for a fight, except the opponent is your own mind. Each encounter makes you stronger, more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. And we'll learn from the Stoics who stared down adversity with unwavering courage, men like Cato the Younger, who defied Caesar even when it meant his own death, and Epictetus, who overcame slavery to become a renowned philosopher. Their stories remind us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit can prevail. This isn't about becoming fearless, it's about becoming fearless. It's about turning anxiety into fuel, using it to propel you towards your goals. It's about transforming that knot in your stomach into a fire in your belly. So if you're ready to conquer your fears, to transform that crippling anxiety into unstoppable drive, hit that subscribe button. It's time to step into the arena and face your demons. Because on the other side of fear lies true freedom. The freedom to live life on your terms, to pursue your ambitions without hesitation, to become the emperor of your own destiny. Build unshakable resilience, 30 minutes to bounce back stronger. Life knocks you down, it's inevitable. The question is, do you stay down or do you get back up stronger than before? The Stoics were masters of resilience. They thrived in chaos, turned adversity into advantage. Today, we're forging that Stoic armor. We're building a mindset that doesn't just weather the storm, it uses the storm to grow. It's about turning every setback into a stepping stone, every challenge into a chance to prove your mettle. We'll explore the Stoic concept of amor fati, loving your fate, accepting what you can't control, and focusing on what you can. It's about recognizing that life's challenges are not roadblocks but opportunities for growth and self-discovery. We'll talk about reframing setbacks, seeing them not as failures, but as valuable lessons. It's about analyzing what went wrong, learning from your mistakes, and using that knowledge to come back stronger and wiser. And we'll learn from the Stoics who faced unimaginable hardship with unwavering resolve. Men like Seneca, who faced exile and ultimately death, yet found solace and strength in his philosophy. Their stories remind us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can find a way to shine. This isn't about becoming invincible. It's about becoming unbreakable. It's about developing the mental fortitude to face any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and emerge from the fire, refined and strengthened. So, if you're ready to build unshakable resilience, to transform adversity into advantage, hit that subscribe button. It's time to rise from the ashes, stronger and wiser. Because the true measure of a man isn't how hard he hits, it's how hard he can get hit and keep moving forward. Master your emotions. 30 minutes to control your inner fire, anger, frustration, jealousy. These emotions surge within us like a raging inferno, capable of both creation and destruction. They can fuel ambition, ignite passion, and drive us to achieve great things. But left unchecked, they can also consume us, cloud our judgment, and sabotage our success. The Stoics understood this delicate balance. They didn't advocate for suppressing emotions, but for mastering them, for harnessing that inner fire, not letting it burn you. Today, we're taking control of the emotional battlefield. We're learning to recognize the triggers, anticipate the reactions, and channel that energy into productive action. It's about becoming the master of your emotional domain, not a slave to its whims. We'll explore the Stoic concept of apatheia, often misunderstood as apathy, but truly meaning freedom from destructive passions. It's not about becoming cold or unfeeling, but about cultivating a state of inner calm and clarity, even amidst life's storms. We'll delve into techniques for managing anger, frustration, and negativity. Think of it as mental martial arts, deflecting blows, redirecting energy, maintaining your composure even in the face of chaos. It's about training your mind to respond, not react, to the challenges life throws your way. We'll learn from the Stoics who exemplified emotional mastery, men like Epictetus who endured slavery yet remained serene, and Marcus Aurelius, who ruled an empire while grappling with personal loss and turmoil. Their stories remind us that even in the face of extreme adversity, we can choose how we respond. We can choose to rise above. This isn't about becoming a robot. It's about becoming the master of your emotional domain. It's about channeling that inner fire, using it to forge your path to greatness, not letting it consume you. Sharpen your focus. 30 minutes to laser-like concentration. In a world of endless distractions, focus is your superpower. The Stoics knew this. They thrived in chaotic times, their minds honed like blades, cutting through the noise to achieve their goals. Today, we're sharpening that mental edge. We're cultivating the laser-like concentration that separates the winners from the wannabes. It's about mastering the art of single tasking, of directing your mental energy where it matters most, and achieving peak performance in every endeavor. We'll explore the Stoic practice of prososche, or attention, the ability to direct your mental energy where it matters most. It's about being present, fully engaged in the task at hand, not letting your mind wander to distractions or worries. We'll discuss strategies for eliminating distractions, creating an environment conducive to focus, and mastering the art of single tasking. It's about decluttering your physical and mental space, setting clear boundaries, and prioritizing what truly matters. And we'll learn from the Stoics who exemplified unwavering focus. Men like Seneca, who wrote profound philosophical works amidst political turmoil, and Cato the Younger, who remained steadfast in his principles even in the face of death. Their stories remind us that even in the most chaotic of times, we can find stillness within. We can achieve clarity and focus. This isn't about becoming a workaholic. It's about maximizing your effectiveness, achieving peak performance in every endeavor. It's about harnessing the power of your mind to cut through the clutter and achieve your goals with laser-like precision. Make decisions like a leader. 30 minutes to confident action. In the arena of life, decisions are your weapons. The right choices propel you forward. The wrong ones can set you back years. The Stoics understood this. They were masters of decision-making, their choices shaping the course of empires. Today, we're arming you with the Stoic decision-making framework. We're cutting through the noise, eliminating hesitation, and empowering you to make choices with unwavering confidence. We'll explore the Stoic concept of prohairesis, your power of choice, the one thing truly within your control. It's about recognizing that while you can't always control external events, you can always control your response to them. We'll discuss strategies for overcoming analysis paralysis, that endless loop of overthinking that leads to inaction. It's about learning to trust your instincts, to make decisions based on your values and goals, not on fear or doubt. And we'll learn from the Stoics who made decisions that echoed through history. Men like Julius Caesar, who crossed the Rubicon and changed the course of Rome, and Marcus Aurelius, who ruled with wisdom and compassion during a time of great turmoil. Their stories remind us that decisive action, guided by principle, can shape the world. This isn't about becoming impulsive or reckless. It's about becoming a decisive leader, a man who takes calculated risks, makes bold moves, and owns the consequences. Build unbreakable relationships. 30 minutes to connect deeper. In the pursuit of greatness, we often forget the power of connection. The Stoics understood that true strength lies not in isolation, but in building meaningful relationships. They valued loyalty, trust, and mutual respect, recognizing that our bonds with others can elevate us to new heights. Today, we're exploring the Stoic approach to relationships. We're learning to cultivate deep, meaningful connections, to navigate conflict with wisdom, and to foster an environment of trust and mutual support. We'll delve into the Stoic concept of oikeiosis, the natural inclination towards social connection and empathy. It's about recognizing our shared humanity, understanding that we're all in this together. We'll discuss strategies for building strong relationships based on open communication, honesty, and shared values. It's about being a reliable friend, a supportive partner, a leader who inspires trust and loyalty. And we'll learn from the Stoics who exemplified the power of connection. Men like Seneca, who maintained deep friendships even in exile, and Marcus Aurelius, who expressed profound gratitude for the mentors and loved ones who shaped his life. Their stories remind us that true strength lies not in isolation, but in the bonds we forge with others. This isn't about becoming a people pleaser or compromising your values. It's about cultivating genuine connections, fostering an environment of mutual respect, and building a network of support that empowers you to achieve your goals. Find true fulfillment. 30 minutes to a life of purpose. In a world obsessed with fleeting pleasures and material possessions, true fulfillment seems elusive. The Stoics, however, had a different perspective. They believed that happiness lies not in external circumstances, but in living a life of purpose, virtue, and inner peace. Today, we're embarking on a quest for meaning. We're exploring the Stoic path to a life of true fulfillment, one that transcends the pursuit of wealth and status and focuses on what truly matters. We'll delve into the Stoic concept of eudaimonia, often translated as happiness, but more accurately described as flourishing or living well. It's about aligning your actions with your values, living in accordance with your true nature, and finding purpose in every moment. We'll discuss strategies for identifying your core values, setting meaningful goals, and living a life that reflects your deepest aspirations. It's about discovering what truly ignites your passion, what makes you feel alive, and pursuing it with unwavering dedication. And we'll learn from the Stoics who exemplified a life of purpose. Men like Marcus Aurelius who balanced the immense responsibilities of ruling an empire with a deep commitment to philosophy and self-reflection. His writings remind us that even in the midst of chaos, we can find inner peace and fulfillment by living in accordance with our values. This isn't about achieving a state of constant bliss or denying life's challenges. It's about finding meaning and purpose, even in the face of adversity. It's about cultivating a sense of inner peace that transcends external circumstances. Live with integrity. 30 minutes to walk the Stoic path. In a world where shortcuts and compromises are often rewarded, integrity stands as a beacon of true strength. The Stoics believed that living in accordance with your values, even when it's difficult, is the ultimate expression of self-mastery. Today we're walking the Stoic path. We're exploring the importance of integrity, honesty, and living a life that reflects your deepest principles. It's about building a reputation that stands the test of time, one based on trustworthiness, honor, and unwavering commitment to what's right. We'll delve into the Stoic concept of arete, often translated as virtue or excellence, but encompassing a holistic approach to living a good life. It's about striving for moral excellence in every aspect of your life, from your personal relationships to your professional endeavors. We'll discuss strategies for cultivating integrity, making decisions that align with your values, and resisting the temptation to compromise your principles for short-term gain. It's about being true to yourself, even when it's difficult, and building a legacy that you can be proud of. And we'll learn from the Stoics who exemplified a life of integrity. Men like Cato the Younger, who refused to compromise his principles even in the face of death, and Socrates, who chose to drink poison rather than betray his beliefs. Their stories remind us that true strength lies not in power or wealth, but in the unwavering commitment to living a life of honor and virtue. This isn't about becoming a saint or denying your ambition. It's about integrating your values into every aspect of your life, building a reputation that commands respect, and leaving a lasting legacy that inspires others. This isn't about achieving perfection overnight. It's about making consistent progress, building habits that empower you to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. It's about embracing the journey of self-improvement, one step at a time. Check out this next video on becoming the 1%.